So that one lasted a whole 2 minutes, like 2.5 minutes. I turned off voice activation, so I'm really hoping that maybe it won't do that no more. So now I don't have to worry about it because I turned voice activation off. So hopefully, as soon as I said captured, it stopped recording. So I think it's hearing keywords and it's just shutting off, and I'm just not, I'm stupid or something. I don't know. Anyways, let me see if I can't view this live stream. I want to view the stream. Okay, so we got the stream back. We should be good. I think my problem this whole time has been that the voice activation's on. I don't know why I have it on this one. The old one, yeah, because I would stick it in my back window. I'm sure you guys seen my adapter stuck on my back window because that's where I would put the other GoPro at. So that one made sense because I would pause the music and I'd be like, bro, stop recording, and it would stop. So that would make sense. This one, I haven't really used voice activation yet, so there's no reason for me to even have it on. And I think that's been my problem this whole time, and I think that's why I've been losing live streams. And I bet you if I go back and look at my videos, it's going to be a key word that I say that caused it to stop recording, which is stupid. I mean, it's not, because I really like that feature on the old one. But with this one, I haven't used this one like I used my old one. Plus the old one, I have it still attached to the power bank usually. I still have it, I just haven't used it. Anyways, the Vanishing Man. This urban legend says a man long ago died at a bus stop in Egypt, Illinois, and still continues to board the bus today, but vanishes when the bus crosses a bridge on its usual route. And this is what the picture looks like. So, it's like one of the ones I used for overlay. This one I've heard of, but I don't think I know the story behind it. Here's the picture. And it says the 7 gates to hell. This urban legend apparently has several different versions, but all of them involve entering one of the 7 tunnels near Collinsville, Illinois at midnight and being sent straight to hell. Oh. I don't think that's what the story I heard was, though. It is what it is. So the next one is just a Photoshop picture. I can't even say Photoshop. It's just like a Google image. I know a lot about Google images. So anyways, Stump Pond Serpent. And it's just water. You guys aren't missing nothing. Starting in 1879 all the way to 1968, fishermen have reported seeing a creature in Stump Pond that had a thick green body and black fins. Well, what if it was a fish that had algae on it? I don't know. I'm trying to be scientific, but we all know I probably believe in this Stump Pond creature now. So the creature was never caught, and a lot of people assumed it was just a big, super ugly catfish. I mean, that was my first assumption as well. Hi, how are you doing? I didn't even realize I had anybody in the stream with me. How are you doing? It's just me and Zeusy, and we're just talking about urban legends in Illinois. Do you know any urban legends around you? Because I'm very curious about that. I want to know if any of the urban legends, like in the other states, are similar, kind of like our Bloodspoint Road one. Because there's a lot of different places I know of that they talk about how a bus was on the railroad tracks and got struck by a train and kids died, and if you park on the hill, the kids will push your car off the hill. Yeah, they have that story here too. So this one I know about, and they have an image, but I don't. No, it's not. Oh, it's from Unsplash. I know Unsplash too because I use that too. So, anyways, Resurrection Mary. I can't talk. I have heard different versions of the Resurrection Mary story before. but they all boil down to the same thing. A woman dressed in 1930s garb, walking home from a party, hitching a ride with a driver, and then disappearing from the back seat. However, most of the Mary sightings happen near Chicago and Resurrection Cemetery. So I do believe, I remember, because I used to watch Unsolved Mysteries too. So, you know, not only do I like the X-Files, you know, the X-Files theme, but I also really liked Unsolved Mysteries, which I think that's why I do the stories that I do, because of what I grew up watching all that stuff, you know. I like that stuff. I still watch stuff like that. But yeah, I believe that Resurrection Mary made it onto Unsolved Mysteries as well. And I can hear his voice. Oh, his soothing voice. He has a voice too that makes me go to sleep. And then Whole House Devil Baby. Illinois' Whole House has a handful of spooky stories attached to it. But the spookiest one involves a woman giving birth to a devil baby that she brought to Whole House to be raised by Jane Addams. Jane Addams? Is that why they have that? The Jane Addams, like that little housing here in Rockford. Is that why it's named Jane Addams? Well, anyways, I'm going down a whole different rabbit hole here. Well, anyways, legend says Jane Addams forced the child to live in the attic until the day he died. And his devil face can still be seen through the walls of Whole House. Cohomo Monster. I don't think I've heard of this one either. Says legends say that the East Peoria Police Department received over 200 calls on July 25th, 1972 from people claiming to have seen a very smelly, very large creature similar to Bigfoot roaming throughout Tazewell County. Search crews never located the creature. Oh, I know this one too. McPike Mansion. So yeah, I know this one. But didn't they tear down McPike Mansion? Oh, I don't want to get sucked down another rabbit hole. Uh-huh.
I forgot to pick up clothes.
Why didn't you do that before you left? What do you mean you don't know? Well. Look, and you got Buster all upset. You know it's supposed to rain tomorrow, right?
Pants. My pants are just spread out. There's some pants right there. Those don't really match. I didn't think the pants got pants right there. Don't think those match red. I mean, there's not really that much red on this either. Should I bring my jacket?
Yeah, you probably should bring a jacket.
Okay.
Because
Can I bring this one, the one you got?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oops. Can you hold those for me real quick? This shirt fell down.
What time are you going to be home tomorrow?
I don't know yet. Maybe like noon? Afternoon? Yeah, maybe. Like noon, like 12. That's noon. Just so pants.
Well, you need to make sure you listen.
I will. And I also told Jeremy and Candace that you said everything that you said, like to listen and stuff.
Yeah, and not to give them the same attitude you gave me today at Martha's house.
Yeah, and like stay close to them too.
Yeah.
Should I wear this?
Because remember the weird, creepy guy at Schnucks today? Swear to God, the guy that was, swear to God, following us around the store, and you just don't pay attention to nothing or anybody.
He was following us around the store.
I told you to stay close to me for a reason.
Try that action. It's okay. But this is like a pajama shirt. Mama, should I wear pajama pants or shorts?
I don't know. Is it gonna be hot at Kamaya's house?
I mean, I do have kind of almost a. I brought my birthday blanket. That's my favorite blanket.
That's fine.
So, and that's kind of soft, so I think I'll wear shorts. And also, I do get really hot at night. So, I'm just going to do shorts. And it probably will be hot in my bedroom. Yeah. Me and Kamaya are going to sleep in her bedroom. Because, Mommy, guess what? Kamaya's bed, it's like a normal bed, except on the bottom, it's almost like a drawer, except it's a bed.
It's a tundle bed.
I don't know
That's
what
what
that is, but
that's what they call a tundle bed. The bed that pulls out. Yeah, they call that a tundle bed.
Yeah, the bed, that's a bed, and it also has a second bed underneath.
Oh.
I'm going to sleep on the bottom bed.
Oh, you're gonna sleep on the bottom?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be sleeping on the floor when you wake up in the morning?
No, not the floor, because
You're gonna roll right off of that, Lexi.
on her bed, it has something that's like maybe like this tall on the sides. On the sides of it. So I can't roll off.
Uh-huh.
Unless I want my back to be super uncomfortable.
I mean,
That on my clothes.
there's that. Alright, bye. I love you. Listen to them.
Love you too. I will. Are you filming a video?
No, I'm live streaming.
Oh. Can I say hi?
Yeah, say hi.
Hi.
You're not gonna see it. It's slow.
Lexi, I want to pick on. Yeah, hold on.
See, I told you it was slow.
What was that?
Santi.
Goodness. Are they in our backyard?
No.
I see myself. Hi, 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 hi.
Alright. Bye. I love you.
Bye.
Alright.
You ready? Yeah.
Alright. Well, anyways. That's funny. So, anyways, let's get back into the story. So, McPike Mansion. Now, am I wrong? Did McPike Mansion get tore down? I'll have to look that up later. Maybe I'll do a video about it if it hasn't been. Because I don't think I know the whole story behind it anyways. So, McPike Mansion in Alton, Illinois is often thought of as the most haunted building in the state. It is currently run as a bed and breakfast, and several visitors have reported seeing the spirit of the former owner and a servant girl while staying there. That list from Best Things Illinois has a lot of the good Illinois legends covered, but it seems like they missed a few of our state's most infamous legends, like Homie the Clown. Oh, I don't like clowns. I hate clowns. Look, and they even put a picture of this clown on here. Where did that light come from? Okay, it was from my phone. Whew, that was freaking out. So yeah, they want me to talk about some Homie the Clown. Yeah, it says, well, researching Illinois urban legends, I noticed... Oh. Did I already read this? No. While researching Illinois urban legends, I noticed many sites listing Illinois' Homie the Clown as the creepiest in our state. After reading the explanation on Insider.com, I totally agree. Throughout the suburbs of Chicago in the 90s, there was a rumor going around elementary schools. There was a creepy man dressed as Homie the Clown. Yes, from In Living Color. Driving around in a white van trying to lure kids into it with candy and money. I also come across a story on Ranker.com that listed more Illinois urban legends, and here are a couple that give me the chills. The Ramsey Cemetery Werewolf of Effingham, Illinois. I think that is a wolf. That's definitely not a werewolf. That's definitely a wolf, though. So there's a zoo, a very small zoo in Belvedere. It's called Summerfield Zoo. And they have wolves there. And I really like wolves as well as owls. So I've been meaning to go there, and I was going to go last year. And then, you know, my whole summer last summer was ruined. Anyways, so I didn't get to go see them. So now they're probably full grown. I didn't get to see them as cubs, though. Kind of sad that I didn't get to see the wolf cubs. Anyways. According to Ranker.com, a werewolf hiding in the nearby caves and a spooky man with red eyes and a black cape are just two of the legends surrounding Ramsey Cemetery in Effingham. Both the black-caped men and the werewolf reportedly have origins in the occult activity that is supposed to have taken place in the rock shelters near the cemetery. The Hatchet Lady at Moon Point Cemetery in Streator, Illinois. Now, I've heard of Streator. Now I have a reason to go to Streator. Cool. Moon Point Cemetery has been around since before the Civil War, and so has a tale of the lady watching over her son's grave, holding a hatchet and yelling at cemetery visitors when they get too close. Do you have any spooky Illinois urban legend stories to share? Send us a message on the app because we would love to hear them. Oh, well, I read all that and I wasn't even supposed to. So anyways, there was that. There was that one. I know I have more. I don't want to go that way, though. I want to go this way. How long have we been recording now? What are we at? Why is it counting down? I don't understand why it's counting down. Why is it counting down? That is so weird. Well, anyways. So we did the 13 urban legends from Illinois that will give you chills. Should we stick with another urban legend story? Let's do the one on hauntedrockford.com. And then we'll probably... Yeah, because we're at like 20 minutes. And I was monkeying around with this for a while. And now I think I got it figured out. So anyways, Legends and Lies, Charles Wright. Legends are, by their very nature, mysteries that can't be proven either true or false. They spring from thin air, mostly fictional renditions of some story that one person heard from another person. Heard it from a friend who... heard it from a friend who... Anyways, REO Speedwagon for them that know. Most times, everyone who hears it adds their own embellishments to the tale until it scarcely resembles the original story. Sometimes these legends are based on actual facts that can be proven, and other times they are completely fabricated. One thing that fascinates folks who study legends and lore of a region is how quickly they spread, and how slow they are to fade even when facts disprove their validity. There's a lot of talking here. And I'm not hearing no urban legends. About to start skipping. What's this say? Ah, here's one. There's a local legend that is a perfect example of one of these types of stories. It involves a grave located in Rockton Cemetery in Rockton, Illinois. The cemetery itself was officially established in 1857, but contains graves going back to 1847. Find a Grave contains quite a bit of information about a lot of the people buried here. This author is always extremely grateful to those who spend their time researching and documenting the burials in these small cemeteries. They have saved a lot of stories that would have been lost a long time ago if not for their dedication to local history. It is the fact that there has been so much documentation at the cemetery that makes the legend even more mysterious. The legend has been circulating for at least 20 years and is based on a baby's grave that is contained within a small fenced area. The story shared for 2 decades is that a young woman who lived in Rockton in the 1854 to 55 time period was deemed a witch by the townsfolk. The young lady became pregnant, though she had no boyfriend or husband at the time. The baby died at about 10 months old under very mysterious circumstances. According to some versions of the story, the young mother sacrificed her own baby as an offering to the devil. Shortly after the baby died, folks started seeing strange lights and shadows moving through that portion of the cemetery. Others claimed to hear wailing and feeling an intense cold near the grave. The fence was allegedly placed to keep the evil that surrounded the grave cordoned off in an attempt to contain the spirits of the young witch or her demon child from wandering. What makes them think it's a demon child? Just because she didn't have a husband or a boyfriend. Okay, maybe she had a friends with benefits. Okay, it happens. We all go through that time. Maybe not all. Most of us go through that time. Okay? Anyways. The legend states that the young woman was forced to flee her home on the edge of town in the middle of the winter and succumbed to the elements. She was not buried in the cemetery because of her alliance with the devil, and her spirit can be seen on the edges of the cemetery trying to get in to be reunited with her child. Modern-day visitors have written accounts of their visits to the small cemetery and told stories of feeling intense sadness and also anger. They have picked flowers from inside the fenced area, and then the flowers wilted and dried right before their eyes. Some have also picked the beautiful flowers as a memento, only to notice on the return ride home that those same flowers became infested with insects crawling all over the petals. That's really weird. Why does that happen? There are some who visit here who leave presents for the baby. The grave is covered with stuffed animals, cars, and other child-appropriate gifts, but other things are left within the fenced area too. Macabre skeletons, creepy postcards, and cans of alcoholic beverages line the grave. Why are they putting alcohol in a baby's grave? Okay. The Haunted Rockford crew has been visiting this grave for a while now and has researched the claims and the actual history of the baby and his family. The crew has had their own experiences and were surprised to learn the real truth of the haunting of this grave. Oh, and here's a picture of the grave. The child buried here was not born out of wedlock. His name was Charles Wright, and his parents were James and Elizabeth. They were married in Winnebago County in 1849 and settled in Rockton Township, where James worked as a blacksmith. By the time Charles was born in February 1855, the couple already had a son, George, and a daughter named Mary. Charles died in December 1855 at the age of 10 months old. According to the Find a Grave website, Charles's grave was being dug up by the wild animals in the area and the fence was placed there in 1857 to keep them out. Child mortality was high in the 1850s, and parents feared the loss of their children just as much as they do now. Records indicate that the Wright family must have planned to stay in the Rockton area because James bought 5 additional plots in the cemetery. They must have thought they would be around to visit the grave and to protect it. The records of who was buried in 3 of the additional graves have been lost. The other 2 contain the graves of Mr. Paul Daly, who died in 1868, and his wife Mary, whose date death is unknown. They are thought to have been family members of James and Elizabeth. Neither James or Elizabeth are buried next to their child. They moved from this area by 1870, were living in California with George, Mary, and 2 twin boys who were born after Charlie. James and Elizabeth may have been buried a long way from their little baby boy, but the couple does not rest in peace. The haunted Rockford crew psychics were able to communicate with Charlie's parents and find out the truth. James and Elizabeth are tormented by the legend that has been told and retold about their family. Elizabeth was never accused of witchcraft, and the fact that the family was in the area for at least 5 years after Charlie's death shows that the legend as it is told is untrue. The feelings of utter sadness and anger do come from spirits, but not for the reasons stated in the legend. They spring from the anguish of a young mother and father who have watched as people visit their baby's grave. They appreciate the kindness of those who bring appropriate gifts for their beloved little boy. But it is those who bring the inappropriate gifts and talk to Elizabeth, being a witch who would sacrifice her own child to the devil, that frustrate and enrage James and Elizabeth. It traps them there and causes them to haunt the cemetery. They feel like those kinds of people desecrate their child's grave and their family's memory. The haunted Rockford crew made a promise to Elizabeth and James to tell the true story behind the haunting in the Rockton Cemetery. Legends like this one die hard, and we know that this one story is not going to stop folks from believing a tale that has been made up and embellished upon for decades. But we will keep visiting little Charlie and hope that eventually we can set the record straight and bring this family the peace it deserves. Wow. I didn't know that. I didn't know about this one. I random stuff I keep finding. So, anyways, where am I gonna? I gotta move these before I lose them in my mess of stuff. Here, we'll just put it here. Will I remember I put it there? Probably not, and I'm probably going to freak out looking for this later. So that I can add it into the... Did I put it in live stream? No, I put it in this one. I should have put it in live stream. That would have made sense, right? Well, anyways. There is one more, but I think this... It says Illinois urban legends that keep you awake. We're just going to do my other urban legend story since we're on an urban legends kick. And then we'll probably call it one after that. And it's probably all my fault because of all the issues I have with my live stream. And honestly, like, this is like the 4th or 5th time doing it. Like, this time. Like, today. Like, it really took me a minute to get it going, to get it together. And I really think it's because I had the voice activation on. That's my fault. I'm super sorry about that. Anyways, these 10 urban legends in Illinois will keep you awake at night. Well, let's find out because it is night and I'm probably going to go to sleep after this. So let's get into it. Although fall is a great time to explore haunted places, just about any time of year is perfect for driving into Illinois urban legends. No matter the weather or what holiday might be coming up, let your imagination go wild with some of these urban legends in Illinois. The Ghost at the English Building, University of Illinois. Before it was the English Building, It was actually the women's building, and it had a gymnasium with a pool. The Illinois urban legend here is that a young girl ended up dying in the pool. Either accidentally or taking her own life to hide a pregnancy. The ghost apparently haunts the English building. Not everything in Champaign-Urbana is haunted. Check out the Mimosa Mile in Illinois. I don't want to. I'm not a big drinker. Ghost Lady at Kennedy Hill Road. Another urban legend in Illinois. This story got a lot of buzz in late 1980 and early 1981. On this rural road, people reported seeing a woman in various stages of dress walking and then vanishing. This is the one we just covered. I swear to God it is. There were numerous sightings of this person ghost, but no one could explain it. Some people thought it was the ghost of a woman buried nearby. Others thought it was a mentally disabled person who had run away from home. The strangest explanation was that it was really a man wearing his dead girlfriend's clothing. Shut up! When it became spring, no one saw the spirit person ever again, but the story carries on. Looking for something not so scary in Byron? Check out Sam's Drive-In. I've been to Sam's Drive-In. It's very good. They have very good food there. It's like a A&W style restaurant. The Cherry Hill Road accident near Oswego. I don't know if I said that right. Anyways, the legend goes that there was a tragic car accident when a young couple on their way to prom lost control of the vehicle. The girl died right away, but the young man was able to crawl out of the car a few feet and wrote "Help me" in his own blood. Teens love this legend and have spray painted "help" and red spray paint near where the alleged accident occurred. Looking for more road hauntings? Check out this Illinois haunted road trip. No, we're gonna stay where we are. I'm just gonna keep this link so I can check that out later because that's kind of cool. It's right up my alley. Doug Hill Road. Hey, it was just in a tunnel that kind of looked like the tunnel. Look at it. Huh, me and Lexi were in a tunnel. Anyways, one of the strangest of Illinois urban legends, a few men have reported seeing the Booger Man. No, that's not Booger. Bogger Man? B-O-G-E-R. The Bogger Man walking the streets. The Bogger Man is about 9 to 10 feet tall and wears black pants, a white shirt, and a long scarf. It's unclear if he made the clothes himself, but if anyone finds him, I think he would be seamlessly integrated into Fred Hoiberg's offense. Get more details on Doug Hill Road and other terrifying places in Illinois. Oh, we already talked about him too. Look at this is a different clown though, but we already know I don't like clowns. I don't like clowns. They freak me the fuck out. I don't like clowns. You know who was a clown? John Wayne Gacy. You know, and then there was, what was that, 2016, where them people were all dressing up as clowns and running around tormenting people. Man, that couldn't have been me. I would have hit somebody. I would have ran somebody over. Do not come at me dressed as a clown. I'm gonna freak out. I'm afraid of clowns, man. Oh my God. Anyways, it was in 1991 in Chicago, and it was in Chicago. John Wayne Gacy's from Chicago. So anyways, it was 1991 in Chicago, and multiple kids reported this clown going by Homie cruising the streets in a creepy van, ready to lure children into it. The Chicago police were involved, and they dismissed it as an Illinois urban legend, but many people hold that it was very real. Learn more about this and other Illinois conspiracy theories. There we go. We needed a conspiracy story anyways coming up. You know. We already know about the Devil Baby at Hull House. So anyways, we're going to do it again. The Devil Baby at Hull House. So among the most famous of Illinois urban legends, according to this one, a woman gave birth to a child who was fathered by the devil. The child, half devil, was disgusting to the mother, so she abandoned it. And you know what? Because we already talked about this one, and I already asked about Jane Addams, and if that's why they had the projects here named Jane Addams. So anyways, Jane Addams apparently raised a child in the attic, where it died at an early age. Most people reported being able to see a devil's face in the second story of the whole house. And this isn't the only spooky historical landmark in Illinois. They're giving us so much more. But we're not going to go down the other rabbit holes because we're already in one. And then once again, the McPike Mansion in Alton. So built in 1869, the house was sold in 1908 to Paul Leischinger. Leischinger's ghost is said to still haunt the property. A couple bought the home in the 1990s and concluded it is indeed haunted. The woman reported seeing the spirit of a man through the window as she was outside doing some yard work. She was able to identify him as Leischinger because he was wearing the same outfit as seen in a photo. A paranormal investigation was conducted, and they reported hearing footsteps when no one could have made them. This one is a very spooky Illinois urban legend. Get more details on the haunted McPike Mansion. Anyways, the Vanishing Man, Egypt, Illinois. According to this legend, a man boards a bus in Egypt, Illinois. When the bus crosses the bridge, however, the man disappears. According to the story, the man is the same one who died at this bus stop many years ago. While this might be a true urban legend in Illinois, the Lake of Egypt is far less scary. The Levy Walker in Quincy. Oh, I have family that lives in Quincy. It'll give me a reason to go do some sightseeing in Quincy and go visit family. So the Levy Walker in Quincy. That's Quincy, Illinois. According to this Illinois urban legend, when the levee in Quincy was being constructed, one of the construction workers took an interest in another one's wife. Oh, it's gonna get spicy. The latter construction worker was furious and killed the other guy, burying him in the construction site. So now he walks the levee. Kids who are brave enough call out his name and attempt to summon him. Check out what else you can see in Quincy. Which I have family to go see in Quincy, so there's that. And you know what? We already talked about this one too. I feel like we're just repeating them now. So the Murphysboro Mud Monster. And honestly, because we've already talked about it, now I know about it. But I swear to God, they did a mud monster. Well, it was a trash monster on the X-Files. But I feel like there was a mud monster in something. Scooby-Doo had a mud monster. I mean, there's that. Anyways, Murphysboro Mud Monster. The year was 1973. It was summer in Murphysboro, Illinois, and the town would never be the same. A couple parked near a boat ramp saw a large non-human figure approaching them, making a terrifying noise. They told the police about the incident. Police didn't believe them, but went to the scene and saw large footprints. I mean, what if it was Bigfoot? I mean, that's a possibility too. You saw large footprints. It could have been Bigfoot. But it could have also been somebody hoaxing a Bigfoot too. I mean, we've seen that when we did the Bigfoot video, right? I didn't realize how many people had tried hoaxing Bigfoot. Oh, I'm sorry, Zeus. They came back again and heard a terrifying noise. A few other people reported seeing this matted creature. Since then, no sightings of the Murphysboro Mud Monster have been reported, but the story lives on. Get more information on this Illinois urban legend and other strange occurrences in Illinois. They're just giving us so much more. Is that it? Well, that is it. Well, we've learned about some pretty, I wouldn't even call these spooky. I've heard some urban legends, and I didn't think any of these were very spooky. I mean, well, maybe it's because, you know, Illinois is not known for being spooky. It's known for being a criminal state, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, so I guess we can do a little chit chat and I can try to get it together. We know I'm not going to get it together, but I can keep trying, okay? I'm going to keep trying to get it together. So future things. So let's see. I'm still going to do Tuesday Twisted Tales because I already have a story picked out for that. I'm excited about that. And then what else? Oh, I didn't do it. I did not do the live stream Thursday. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't even bullshit. I was so tired, I fell asleep. Remember the last live stream I did, though? I was yawning for like ever. I don't understand. I'm fine today. I think I yawned a little bit when I was having issues with the stream, but I don't know. Also, my hair is super long. I really need to cut it. It's really, really long. It's really, really bugging me too. It's just so long. Look at this. It's just ridiculously long. I don't even know what to do with it. I don't know the last time my hair was this long. I don't know how the stream turned into a live stream about my fucking hair. Anyways, I don't have anything else to really say. Tuesday we're gonna do the Twisted Tuesday Tales. Hold on. I had a story picked out for that, right? Did I tell you what story I was going to talk about? So, I don't think I told you guys. I think I was just giving you, like, a brief overlay of what we were going to do. So, Tuesday, and I don't know if you're from this area. If you're not from this area, you probably don't know about this story, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty highly like spread throughout the news. Like, I'm pretty sure this was one of them ones. But even if you didn't see it on the news, what was that? One of them crime shows actually talked about this story. My aunt was telling me about it when I talked to her yesterday. She was like, yeah, so I actually changed my mind. So the story I was going to do was going to be another serial killer, but instead of doing that, we're going to talk about this story because this story has so many twists and turns in it, it has to be a Twisted Tuesday tale. It has to be because of how many twists and turns are within the story. So I'll just give you the headline for it. Illinois woman stalked, murdered, in midst of affair and separation. So there's a lot of twists and turns to the story. It happened here by me. The woman lived in McChesney Park, but her body was found in the Rock River. I believe they said by Dixon. So there's that. We're going to talk about that on Tuesday. We're going to dive all into that. I don't even know how many different websites that talked about it, but we're going to literally find out everything we can about that because I remember when it was happening. So I was seeing things as they were learning things. But then, like, you know how things go, right? Like, something will be real popular and everybody will be talking about it and then it just dies off. So I didn't even know that they had found the killer. Okay, I heard about that later, like way later. So I don't know when they actually determined that. But yeah, so that'll be Tuesday. And it's only because of all the twists and turns in that story. It's a Twisted Tuesday tale. It has to be. And when my Aunt Brenda was telling me about that, I was like, oh, thanks. I appreciate you. Because it's more fitting for Tuesday. And then the serial killer story, we'll just make a video about that. We won't do that on a live stream. We'll just make a video about that one. Because I think we live streamed talking about Raymond Stewart. Yep. We live streamed that. So the next one, we can dive more into a video, you know, like I like throwing the overlays and giving you guys images. That way you guys can really kind of figure out, follow along with the story. right? It just makes it easier. So we're gonna do that Tuesday. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm still trying to find a job, and I don't understand what's going on, because I was really happy. I was like, oh, I got Thursday I had an interview. Today's Saturday the 25th. Thursday I had an interview. It was a video interview. It went very well. They offered me a position. I accepted. Next step was for me to do the onboarding. What if I kept saying throughout this whole time, I keep having issues with electronics, okay? And I don't understand it. It's been the GoPro. I think I might have solved that one. You know, if you might have missed it, I don't know if you missed it or not, you may have missed it. This is like the 4th or 5th try at this live stream. So the first one I did private, I didn't realize it. I think that's what I did last week too. I think that's why nobody joined that live stream, because I did it private. I don't know. So anyways, and then tonight it kept turning off because I had the voice activation on. So I turned the voice activation off on the GoPro, because the GoPros are voice activated. You can toggle it off though. So that's what I did. I went into settings, I toggled it off. It's been fine. We've been live streaming this time for 46 minutes with no problems. So I think I solved the problem, but you know what my new problem is? I'm gonna tell you what my new problem is. Do you wanna know what it is? My battery's dying. My battery's dying. You know, it's always something with me. I'm never gonna get it together. I'm just your friend that's a mess. So anyways, oh, I did wear a flag shirt today too, because you know Monday's Memorial Day. Also, tomorrow we're gonna have a video coming up. Oh, let me look. I'm gonna stay in the live stream though, but I'm just gonna go look at my phone. Oh god, because yeah, now the yawns are kicking in. I'm sorry. So anyways, tomorrow, yeah, look at this. 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th try. I lied. It wasn't 5. It was 4. So this is the 4th try at this live stream. It's so weird. And I can't even splice them together. And the one was like 10 minutes long, but then the other one was like 2.5 minutes. And all I said was, I said one word and the GoPro shut off. So tomorrow though, tomorrow Sunday, tomorrow we're gonna have a video. I've been uploading constantly now for a while. I don't usually announce when I upload videos, because if something happens, I don't want people mad, right? Because we all know I'm a mess. We all know I have a lot going on right now. So, I mean, I'm ticking down to the anniversary of when my mom passed. That's June 22nd. I'm getting very, very anxious and nervous. I plan on doing a balloon release for her. That's coming up. I'm very nervous about that. I don't know how that day is gonna go, so wish me luck on that. Also wish me luck on this job, because I keep calling the job too, so I can't stay with one story. This is why I usually have a script. I'm one of them friends. So the job thing. So I got hired. They sent me onboarding stuff. The onboarding stuff isn't working. Just like I was having issues with the GoPro. The GoPro is currently trying to die. My phone's fully charged, but I've been having issues with my phone. I've been having issues with the iPad. I've been having issues with electronics in general. And now I can't get the stupid I got hired for a job and I can't get the onboarding to work because it's a caregiving job. So I have to do a background check, which is 1000% fine. You know, I've my medical assistant diploma, so of course I have a really good background, okay? And I have a lot of caregiving experience in my background, so I'm perfect fit for this job. But I can't do anything. I'm stuck, and it's Memorial Day weekend. So I'm gonna be waiting until Tuesday to get this corrected. So wish me luck there, because we really need to get away from these electronic issues. It's not doing well for us right now. Anyways, I never did tell you about tomorrow's video. So anyways, tomorrow's video. I have been uploading on Fridays and Sundays now, every week for a couple months now at 8 p.m. I changed it to 8 p.m. because I noticed that more people actually watch my videos at night versus during the day. I was uploading in the morning and then I would go to work and I'd be like, I can't even interact with my live stream. Or, well, not my live stream, but I can't even interact with people in like my comments because I would be at work. And so I was like, you know what? It makes more sense if I upload at night because my next job's going to be a night job as well. So there's that. I mean, a day job. So I'll be available at night. So tomorrow we are going to be talking about the 10 spine-chilling haunted places that I'm going to add to my bucket list, my haunted bucket list. So I'm all obsessed about this haunted bucket list right now. So that'll be the first of a couple different haunted bucket list videos I'm going to do. So tomorrow, 8 p.m., haunted bucket list. My top 10 haunted bucket list of places that I want to go to. I can't wait to go to and record my experience there and share it with you. I can't wait. And then Monday, I made a special, I wrote my own short story again. It's a very short story. It's a minute 41. So a little Easter egg. So this short story is gonna be the first of many that are gonna kind of branch off of this story. So this is gonna start something that we're gonna continue for a while. I have a lot of ideas. So I'm like, there's that. We're gonna get that done. Because, you know, I can't ever find stories about holidays. It's always holidays. It's always holidays. And it's always like, I'm not even gonna say like the not so popular holidays. It just seems like there's not a lot going on the other holidays. Christmas and Halloween are huge. You can always find something on them, right? You can always find something. But then like the other holidays, you don't find much about them. So anyways, and then, yeah, I also did my first compilation video too. That'll be coming out next week. So stay tuned for that next week. And then remember, just 8 p.m. Fridays and Sundays, 8 p.m. And I think I can keep up with that. If I have to drop off Sundays, that's fine. I will always keep Fridays at 8 p.m. So there's that. And then, yeah, like I said, and then the next few ones, I'm trying to do a haunted, I want to get like some ideas together for like haunted places to go to for like the spooky season. That's what I'm hoping to do this spooky season, is go and visit some of these places that I'm putting in this haunted bucket list. And then, you know, it's been some crazy weather around here. I think you're not even going to see that video. You're not even going to see that video for like 2 weeks. But the video I just shot the other day, I did during a thunderstorm because I haven't been able to go out and shoot no videos out in the wild, so to speak, because it's been crazy weather here. The winds have been so strong here. Just the winds, not even a stormy day. Just the winds have been enough to take down trees here. It is nuts. And then the storms are like fucking crazy. Like my neighbor, a big ass branch fell off the tree in front of his house, almost hit his fucking car, dude. Like, what is going on with these storms? I don't know. But anyways, so I'm like trying to figure out a good time to go out into the wild and shoot another video. I really like doing that. I kind of like being at home though, because I ain't gotta look over my shoulder. You know, it's Rockford. You always gotta look over your shoulder in Rockford. So, but at home I don't have to do that. I was chill here on the couch. It was very nice. Very nice. I mean, what do you guys prefer? Do you like my out in the wild videos? You know, we're out in public recording videos, talking about stories still. Or would you rather me just stay at home and then I can go do exploring videos and not do the stories with the exploring? You know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll just kind of do a little bit of both and see what the views tell us. That's what we'll do. Because every time I do a poll, I don't ever get nobody to vote on my polls either. So there's that. So we'll just do the videos and find out what the views tell me. And usually when I've tried so much different stuff, right? And every time I try something, if it doesn't work, we don't keep doing it. We don't keep doing it. We're just like, we tried that. It's fine. Let's move on. And that's how we learn. Like, I'm still learning. Like, you guys are learning me. I'm learning you too. Like, I want to share all this stuff. Like, and I just don't know how to go about it. I really don't know how to go about it. I have so many ideas, though. That's the sad part. Is I have all these ideas, and I'm like, I don't know how to initiate them. What do I do? I have all these ideas. What do I do? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. One step at a time. Anyways, on that note, I am super tired. I can't believe I haven't started. I've kind of yawned, but not really. Oh, no. I was talking about it. Anyways, I think on that note, I think we're going to get off of here. I don't know about you, but I'm going to bed because I'm old. I'm old. And it's been a busy day for me today. I went to my friend's daughter's graduation party. And yeah, I don't know. And I was up really early. Oh, I don't know. I should have slept it. It was Saturday. Anyways, I get to sleep in tomorrow. My daughter's staying at her friend's house next door. So there's that. Anyways, I don't know if you've seen that. You might have missed that. That was earlier in the stream. She said hi and everything. So you guys will see that live. She's very excited. She's very excited about it. So anyways, yeah, I think my odds are gonna start kicking in. So anyways, on that note, if you like this video, this live stream video, because it's eventually going to be a video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you would like to see more live streams like this, where I tell stories, or maybe you would rather me not tell stories, and you would rather me maybe just sit here and stare at the camera and wait for somebody to talk to me. I don't know. You tell me. Because that's what I'm trying to figure out. Although I feel like staring at a camera is very weird. So that's why I did the story tonight. Because I was like, you know what? I don't want to just stare at the camera. Maybe I should tell some stories. Because that's what I do. I'm like, oh, I found this. Let me share this with you. And I'm all excited about it. Because I'm like, I get to share this with you. It's great. Anyways, if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. We are always welcoming new people here, and we would love to have you and join the craziness. I don't know. Madness. I don't know. It's a little bit of all of that. You guys know. Anyway, especially the ones that have been following me this whole time. You guys really know. Like, you guys have seen this whole struggle with me and seen me really struggle. So much more than I probably ever have in my whole life. Anyways, I'm gonna get off of here. I hope you have a good I hope you have a great night. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you one of them things my mom used to always tell me, because, you know, Mom Reminiscent Month. I'm telling you, that's what this is gonna be. She'd be like, oh, how does it go? Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, but if they do, take your shoe and beat them till they're black and blue. I had to really think hard. It was almost gone. God, I'm gonna start thinking about shit like that more. I'm gonna lose it. Anyways, so yeah, there's that. My mom's little piece of kid advice. That's what she would tell the kids. So anyways, I hope you have a great night. I will see you guys Tuesday, right? Tuesday. And we're going to try to go live at 8, okay? We're going to try to move it up maybe a little earlier. Maybe that will help. I think that did help today. And I think it really helped that I made it public and not private. Because, you know, I'm a dumbass sometimes. It is what it is. Anyways, I appreciate you, and I hope you have a fabulous night. And